Hi, this is Fran with Stampendous. I want to give you some tips to use the pop-up stages die set in the most easy way to construct any designs to fit on the pop-ups. So initially I had done this long piece, and it was a piece of paper that would fit through my big shots to run a whole group of them and then do all the rest. So it's on one piece and you can't lose it, and it's a very helpful reference point. But an even more helpful way to do this is to take some paper, 8.5 by 11, mark 1/8 of an inch on the outer edges, 4 1/4 down through the middle, and then I cut mostly little 2-inch strips and one wider so that I could work with each of these pieces separately. And with any one of these dies, I've marked them in exactly the way I laid them out on the paper. Let's see, make sure you can see this. The little arms on the side, those are always lined up to that midpoint fold, okay? That's going to help you score the rest of the way across. And I wrote, the little number is on the die. I wrote that in the same place on the paper. So this tells me that this one fits exactly like that, and this one was the number 7 one. But I've done a number of things where I'm wanting to combine two different ones. So let me show you why I did the narrow strips. This lets me combine different ones and see how, let's say, a large image like this that is quite tall, by having these lines on the paper, I can set it where I would glue it, fold up my dummy card, and I would see, oh, that's not going to work. It's too tall. And so usually I have an inset paper that comes just inside the perimeter. And so that line is kind of my warning line out to the edge. So if instead I try the number 3, the fact that it sits further back on the card, I can now fold it up, and if it's not peeking out, I'm good. So this, these little pieces will be your tool to do your planning. So perhaps I want 2 different characters, and I want one further back and another character closer to the front. Then I can turn that die the other way and die cut it this way to where that is now going to be positioned forward. Okay, so these are just helpful tools to work with the pop-up stages die set. And now we're going to use the number 3, which is the most versatile, and I'm using it in 2 positions for a real fun series of cards that are very versatile. I pulled out 2 of them to show you how I cut my paper, my 8.5 by 11 paper the long way, or the half sheet, to create either dimension. And it's easiest to cut your white panel 1/4 of an inch smaller so that you have that framed edge. And once you've done that and you find that middle line, you can see here that I've created 2 pop-ups, one tall and one coming forward using the same number 3 dies. Okay, so I've positioned them different ones front or back, and this will allow you to take any number of images now and find things that will fit to place 2 different characters into your scene. And these 2 don't even go together, but I just want to show you a variety of fun ways that you can mix and match any of your different themes, from your house mouse characters, your little felt mice. We've got lots of gnomes. And again, you can see how any of these little scenes out in the wintry snow will work in a very fun way. And you can create characters that go together and are looking at each other. So now that you see the structure of our double pop-up here, we will show you other videos on all of these different little character themes.